Simba is a blind boy, but he is faster than any ordinary person. He turns his weakness of blindness into an advantage. When he runs, his movements are unique. His steps create explosions on empty streets. Simba considers himself a graceful warrior, believing that the mark on his hand is the identity of a graceful warrior. Along with this, Simba also motivates the young children of his community to become warriors and sells them seals with the mark of a graceful warrior. But some jealous individuals always follow Simba, because Simba never gives them a chance. And whenever Simba is in trouble, he quickly calls for Magic. Actually, Magic is Simba's mother, which always comes in time to save him. Magic knows that although Simba cannot see, his ability to listen is very strong. That's why she takes Simba to the gambling den, and with Simba's help, they win a lot of money. After that, both the mother and son come home. Upon arriving home, Magic gives Simba some money, but Simba catches her stealing. Upon hearing this, Magic's maternal instincts awaken, and she starts saying that she knows how she raised him. Your father, who knows where he disappeared, has never returned. Upon hearing this, Simba starts remembering his father. He remembers how his father told him about the magic of grace and gave him a loving fan. Simba's father had said that only those who cannot see can acquire the magic of grace, and you also cannot see, so you can acquire the magic of grace. Simba also remembers how his father tied him to a kite and flew him in the air to make him feel the wind. After that, we see a girl to whom a monster sends to fetch a special item. Meanwhile, Magic spends all her money on medicines to restore Simba's eyesight because she is also a mother and wants Simba to see everything. At night, Simba thinks about his hand and wonders if the grace is real. Then he hears a voice. In this situation, Simba follows the voice, where the bomb gang sees him going into the jungle. There, the girl also reaches the special item sent by the monster, but she cannot touch that special item. At that moment, Simba also arrives there because he heard the voice of that special spinning top. Simba comes and grabs the spinning top. Seeing this, the girl asks how an ordinary person can easily get that spinning top. The girl starts fighting Simba to take the spinning top from him. In the midst of the fight, the spinning top accidentally goes into Simba's mouth. And then Simba falls into the pit. And when Simba opens his eyes, he sees that he can now see everything. Seeing this, Simba's joy knows no bounds. He remembers that he swallowed the spinning top at night, and perhaps because of that, his eyesight was restored. And he sets out to tell his mother about all this. But he gets worried when he sees that everyone in the city has disappeared. Simba calls out to his mother. In the meantime, his mother doesn't come, but upon hearing the voice, a monster surely arrives there. Afraid, Simba starts running here and there to escape, and to save himself, he burns his forehead with a hot iron. And then 5 agile warriors arrive there who crush the monster under a big rock. After a while, all the villagers gather there. Simba asks them who they are. They say that they are all Shaleen, and they show Simba their Shaleen mark. Upon seeing it, Simba is shocked because his mark is completely different from theirs. In this situation, everyone starts calling Simba a fake liar upon seeing his mark. The bomb gang says that it went to the jungle last night, and after that, its eyesight returned. It must have caused some trouble there. That's why the monster was following it. Hearing all this, the villagers get angry with Simba, and their little companions also lose faith in him. And then the monster also runs away from there, and 3 warriors follow it to catch it. And 2 warriors stay there to protect the villagers. In this situation, Simba also runs and comes back home. He gets very worried seeing the condition of his home. He searches for his mother everywhere in the house, but he doesn't find her anywhere. Simba's head completely breaks down because of it. And then a girl comes there who tells Simba that all this destruction has been caused by that monster. And if he finds the monster, he will find his mother too. But only I know where that monster is. And if you want your mother, then give me that spinning top. Upon hearing this, Simba says that the spinning top is safe in his stomach. First the mother, then the spinning top. After that, they both set out on their journey. Suddenly, Shaolin warriors appear on the way and injure the girl. They ask Simba to capture the girl. But Simba doesn't listen to them, because she is the only girl who could reunite him with his mother. Therefore, he jumps into a deep pit with her. And when he opens his eyes, he finds himself in a deep hole, where the girl was also unconscious. To wake her up, Simba slaps her, which brings her back to her senses, and she attacks Simba. She tells Simba that she can't control her powers. Stay away from me, she says to Simba, and tell me a beautiful story. In this situation, Simba tells her an interesting story, which makes the girl feel better. Simba asks her why she wants that spinning top. To this, she reveals that she used to be a normal girl, but now she doesn't even remember her name. Someone told her that if she brings that spinning top, her life will be restored. After this, poor Simba names the adorable girl Choti Chudail, Little Witch. And then they find a way out from there, which was the head of a very big statue. As soon as Simba touches it, the head separates from the statue, and all the people catch Simba and the Little Witch, whose god's head they had knocked down. The village chief tells both of them that we will offer your sacrifice to our god. Simba asks, "Why do you want us to sacrifice?" The chief says that there are demons spread all around. "If we don't offer your sacrifice to our god, who will protect us?" Upon hearing this, Simba says that if they don't protect you, then I will protect you. In the end, I am a guardian of truth. Simba shows everyone the seal of his hand, and says that this girl is my wife. Upon hearing Simba's words, everyone believes him, and they honor both of them. After that, the Little Witch goes into the room and tells her master that she has found that pendant, but it is still inside someone's stomach. "I will bring it to you soon." In the evening, the Little Witch and Simba were talking to each other. The Little Witch says that I know that the mark on your hand is not the seal of Shalin. Then she sees Simba's flying fan which her father had given her. Upon seeing it, the Little Witch says that this fan seems familiar. After that, we see that the Little Witch also lived in Simba's village, and she was very brave since childhood, and she always used to defeat the bombing gang. Once, to have fun, she set fire to the bombing gang, but Simba saved them and flew away with the bomb himself, which injured his hands. At that time, Simba's father told her to stay quiet and said that today you have protected the innocent with your bravery. This mark is Shalin's seal, and since then, Simba started considering himself as Shalin, but the Little Witch didn't remember any of this, and Simba was blind since childhood, so he couldn't recognize the Little Witch either. But now, Simba's health deteriorates. In this situation, the Little Witch tells the village chief that he had swallowed a pendant. After hearing this, they are shocked, and they say that he went to collect magical herbs with his companions, where I accidentally freed an evil power. That power possessed me, and I became the one who eats my own companions. Then a guardian came and took that evil power out of me and trapped it in the pendant. But that guardian couldn't save himself. In memory of that guardian, we made the statue that you both broke. After that, poor Simba tells the Little Witch that it's because of this pendant that my eyesight has returned. But if it can turn you back into a human, then you can keep it, even if it costs my eyesight. Upon hearing this, the dear Little Witch becomes emotional and gradually starts liking Simba. She takes care of Simba completely, and Simba also starts liking her because she liked the pendant. After that, Simba gives the Little Witch the necklace and the spinning top, but the Little Witch takes the necklace instead of the spinning top, and tells Simba to take care of the spinning top. And with this, another miracle happens. Simba can see without the spinning top as well. But now a big mess happens. The villagers are attacked by a monster, and at that moment, the owner of a Little Witch also arrives. Seeing her, the Little Witch quickly takes Spinning Top from Simba and tells Simba, "I lied. I did everything for Spinning Top. I don't know where your mother is. If you value your life, leave from here." Actually, the Little Witch was doing this so that she could save Simba's life from the monster. The owner takes Spinning Top from Simba and puts him under his control, and he orchestrates an attack on Simba by the monster. But then another monster appears there, and they both start fighting each other. Upon seeing this, the owner of the Little Witch makes both those monsters disappear, and now the Shaolin warriors also arrive there. But before they can do anything, the monster takes the Little Witch and leaves from there. After that, Simba, feeling hopeless, goes to the villagers and apologizes to them, and he tells them the whole truth that he is not a Shalini warrior. Upon hearing this, the village chief says that by standing up for our defense, you have proved your goodness. It doesn't matter if you are a Shalini or not. Being loyal to your own is not necessary to protect them. After that, Simba sets out to find his mother and the Little Witch, and using his power of hearing, he hears the voice of the Little Witch's bangle and locates her. And there, the poor Little Witch demands her freedom from her monster owner, but her owner doesn't return her memories to her, and he says that within this spinning top resides the soul of destruction, and once it becomes alive, this world will be destroyed, and everyone will bow down before me, so stay with me, and you'll get everything. After that, he leaves from there, and Simba reaches the Little Witch. The Little Witch takes him to a cave where many ferocious monsters were imprisoned. The Little Witch tells Simba that his mother is among them. If you can recognize her, then you will see her for the last time. Once, all these defenders were humans, but now they are food for destruction. Here is the translation of the text into English. The reason for their current condition is the desires they have fulfilled through protection. However, There is a price to pay. He will become a human savior, who will demand wishes from the demon. This remedy is the dose of salvation that will awaken him, and it was your mother's wish that you regain your eyesight. Upon hearing this, Simba remembers that the magic of our village's demon was her wax. She wanted to see if my eyesight had returned or not. Poor Simba tells the little witch to take his life but revive his mother. The little witch says that if that were possible, she would sacrifice herself for them. But no one can grant wishes other than salvation. And then, all the demons free themselves from captivity and start running away from there. Simba also accompanies the demons in search of magic, and all the demons start jumping into a pit. But upon hearing Simba's voice, one demon stops, and that demon is magical, because it had the same mark on its head as Simba's. It tries hard to come close to Simba, but due to the other demons, it too falls into the pit. Then the poor little witch somehow manages to save Simba, but now her master also arrives there, and all the fairies also reach there. But now the demon also throws that spinning top into the pit. After that, all the fairies start attacking it. But now Salvation awakens, and everyone gets frightened upon seeing it. Salvation begins to save destruction in all directions, and the poor little witch tells Simba, who is in a small state, to kill him and revive his mother. But the poor little witch kills herself. Upon seeing this, Simba becomes very sad, and now Simba becomes very angry and starts attacking the demon. At the same time, he gouges out Salvation's eyes and hands over the spinning top, and he jumps from a high mountain so that he can attain the power of the air. And finally, he succeeds in attaining the power of the air. There, the warriors and their commander were unable to stop the destruction, but Simba stops Salvation. As a result, all the villagers start believing in Simba once again, and Simba traps the soul of Salvation once again in the spinning top. Along with this, the demon who revived Salvation is also killed, and all the people who turned into demons from humans become humans again. After that, everyone starts living happily, and Simba regains his mother's magic. And with this magnificent story comes to an end.